Please put your hands together for Thomas Skala, who will be telling his story, Singles Awareness Day.
My story is based on the fact that I've never been in a serious relationship on Valentine's Day. It just hasn't happened. Maybe I haven't tried, or what I'd like to think is that maybe women just can't handle my raw masculinity. I don't know, it's something. But because of that, I've never had the opportunity to make the grand romantic gesture, right? Like you see, I made the mistake of watching rom-coms all growing up. Not a good idea. So I have this stack of unread sonnets. I've never stood outside someone's bedroom window with a Peter Gabriel song on a radio, which is fine, because that's kind of creepy. But like, I've never been able to do that. Like the nice things, no flower petals leading to the bedroom. I don't even know if you can buy flower petals or if you have to buy roses and make them yourself. So this whole time, it could be an aspiring business people out there, you owe me 10%. Or maybe it's a thing, I don't know. So even then, like throughout my developing years, I'm still thinking like, oh, I could always do something like kind of crazy romantic. So like in high school, my friends and I had this idea, right? We're like, okay, we'll get a bunch of roses. We'll write our names and our phone numbers on the roses. And we'll drive around town tossing them at beautiful women. Because when you're 16, anything is possible. You're like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. It does not make perfect sense, 16-year-old. Cool your jets. But that's still, that idea kind of festered with me. So 6 years later, when I'm in college and freshly turned 22, this time aided by alcohol, Valentine's Day is coming up, and you're sitting around with friends, you're like, oh, Valentine's Day is coming up. We should do something. Maybe not the flower thing, but related. So our idea was that we would just get a large amount of flowers and go to campus. We were going to Arizona State University, and on Valentine's Day morning, we're just gonna go around passing them out to women. We're like, yeah, we could do this. We found a wholesale flower dealer, and we were able to get 500 carnations for $250. There were 8 of us, so it's about $32 each. We're like, okay, this is worth it. And it was on a Friday that year. So the Thursday night, because college kids go out on Thursday, because college kids, like 16-year-olds, are stupid. So we were at the bar, and we're like, yeah, we'll be passing out flowers on campus at 7:30, and everyone was like, that's fun, but why are you here right now? It's like 1:30. Is that a good idea? And we really wanted to make it a carnival too. So my friend listens to this morning show every day on like a popular rock station. He's like, let's get the morning crew in. So he'd called in, like when they're off the air, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna be doing this thing. And they're like, okay, we'll send out like a remote crew, you know, and it was gonna be fun, right? We went out, we got costumes. My friend went to this vintage store. He got like this red polyester suit from the 70s. It had lapels the size of skateboards. It was amazing. I've gone a different route. I'm wearing a red tank top and boxers. The boxers had flowers, hearts all over them, and also SpongeBob SquarePants saying, "Oh, be mine," which I thought was festive. So we get there at campus. It's like 7:30 on a Friday. Not a lot of people there because it's 7:30 on a campus on a Friday. And, you know, the few people who are there don't really want to be there, but we're still having fun. We have a lot of coffee in our system. So we're running around handing out flowers. Happy Valentine's Day. People are a little stunned and they're like, oh, cool, thanks. Flower. You know, like, Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's, and we're just running everywhere. It's like a carnival. Like the people at the radio station have gone even a little crazier than I am because all they're wearing is thongs with a heart on the front. I guess that's what it was on the front because I didn't look too closely. They were men, and I was just like, yeah, that's fine. So they were doing like live spots, and they even like at one point I remember like there's a group of girls, SpongeBob, go! So if you're listening in your car in traffic, you're like, what is going on? But we knew, and it was fun. And I saw one girl, and she looked a little sad. She was just walking to campus, holding her books like a sad person does when they're going to class on a Friday morning. And I ran up, and I gave her the flower. I was like, Happy Valentine's Day. She kind of stepped back. I felt bad. Like I had invaded her space, and I was taken back a little myself. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. It's just, we're giving out flowers to people on Valentine's Day. You know, she takes it. No, it's just that no one's ever given me a flower before. And like at that point, it's like the house lights come up. You know, kind of the fantasy is washed away a little bit, and you just see the reality. And you're like, you know, yeah, I mean, like the festival, the carnival atmosphere is really fun, but just like that tiny little act, that one person, perfectly fine individual, not happy to be on campus. I mean, that really is what made this story really worthwhile for me. Just that tiny little act of kindness. Thank you.